Mercedes, shooting black and white. Cut the shutter, check the focus. Yep. Oh, of course it would help if I took the dark slide out. I'll do that again. I always forget that. Hi, this is Peter on Roads and Cameras again. Today's video I want to talk about some medium format cameras, one in particular, the Mamiya Universal Press. Before I talk about that though, some of the alternatives, things like the Mamiya C330, a great little camera, the Mamiya 7 II, this is, and also it's like it's heavy, the RB67 and the RZ67, which I've got over here. These are great medium format cameras. And today I'm actually not going to talk about this, the C330 or the Mamiya 7 II, only because I'm going to look at instant backs, like Polaroid backs, but for instant film. So with cameras like the RB and RZ, it takes a Polaroid back like this, so it's square, so you end up with results like that. You can see the black borders either side. So I'm obviously talking at the moment about expired film, the Fuji FP-3000C and the Fuji FP-3000B, black and white and colour. There are other available instant films from Fuji. Obviously the wide and the square. Some little square examples there. Now I do have a back for my RB for the square, which is an Instax back that's been adapted. I got this from Camera Film Photo in Hong Kong. One other camera that is not the Mamiya obviously, but it's the Hasselblad 500 series, and you do get the Polaroid back with a very small square, so you can imagine, you know, you've got that, and if I compare it to, say, the Mamiya, you can see the image area there. There's a lot of wasted space, but obviously this is just for color testing, etc. But with the Mamiya Universal Press camera, let's just move this out of the way, you get that image area there, which is actually, it's quite nice. So I've got just these little snaps. Yeah, you can see that. And it takes up a huge area of space, almost, it fills the Polaroid back, instant film back. The great thing with black and white actually is you get a negative with it, which you can then scan separately. I have the 100 lens on mine, 100mm lens on mine, 3.5. The 2.8 is obviously nice, gives you a nice bokeh, but I don't have that. I do have the 150 5.6 lens as well, but for this, for the shoot I did down at Reffen, which is here in Copenhagen, I used the 100. They came with backs that were, I've got a 6x9 back. They came also 6x7. There were other backs like 6.6 and 6.4x5, I believe, but they're mainly with the 6.7 and 6.9. So I haven't really used this camera a lot since I bought it, and I've had it a couple of years, believe it or not. And recently I started taking it out and using the instant film, because mine, I think, what are my dates? 2014, 2017 on these. So I've got a lot from 2015 as well for the black and white. So they need using up. For this, there's a couple of little things. I won't go into great depth because I've not really reviewed a camera before. First thing to notice is that lens pulls out, twists and pulls out and locks. You can, on the back, you've got, let's see, it's 100, 150, there's a little button there, 100, 150 and 250. I've gone and lost the rubber eyepiece that just fell off. I've lost that and must get another one. The one thing to remember is when you do take a shot, there's a little button there, or a switch there. You take your shot, you've got to flick that, and then you can wind your frame onto the next frame. So enjoy the film. This is me shooting in Reffen. A couple of mistakes, but I'll talk about that. Yeah, I'll talk about that when as I go through. Hope you enjoy. There we go. Right. This time take the dart slide out. And yep, hopefully that should be it. Slide. Oh, that was in fact my last one. Oh, great. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, look at that. Some classic mistakes. What an idiot. So, first mistake, left the dark side in, as you saw. Second mistake is after the first shot, even though I mentioned it earlier, I forgot to push that switch to the right to wind on. So I've got some double exposures. Yeah, that's it for this. For the Polaroid, I forgot to change my light meter reading from 125 to 3000, even though it's 2015 the film, so even allowing for a slight difference is way off. So in fact I'll dig them out now. I've got my Voigtlander meter on there, which is a great little thing. In fact, let's have a look. I'm probably going to get, well, I'm not going to get anything. So it's, and then of course the last one, as you saw, got jammed. So nothing. Nothing. Hopefully those are the last two. And then this one, absolutely nothing. Yeah, what a waste of money. Expensive as well, my God. Oops. So I'll try that again in a minute. This time I'll do it properly. All right.
But roll up looking hella fly on a Friday night in your button down, rolling around screaming out the lyrics to John Mayer. Everyone can hear us, they all stare at your silver Jeep, be making fun of me, can take me seriously in my green tinted glasses, but I feel like a bad bitch. Oh, it's so classic, you know it's so classic. Oh, we run this town, oh, we might as well, with the top drop down, feeling cooler, cooler, cooler than hell, stomping grounds on the streets so the people can tell, personality too loud with our tones too proud, feeling cooler, cooler, cooler than hell. I said, hold up, boy, I had a thought, hell is actually kinda hard, so I guess that this is ironic. He said, I love it, girl, you know you joke like a dad, and it's pretty bad, but you get me laughing anyways. Now I am wearing his new jean jacket, grab the gear shift and park it up on Love Circle. I say, I can see a house from here, oh, we crack a beer when the world disappears, so we run this town, we might as well, with the top drop down, feeling cooler, cooler, cooler than hell, stomping grounds on the streets so the people can tell, personality too loud with our tones too proud, feeling cooler, cooler, cooler than hell.
Right, I'm back. I've actually got a fresh pack here that I used, 10 shots. I haven't pulled them apart yet. Just have another cup of tea. I mean, mouthful of tea. So here goes nothing. Let's see what they're like. So this was number 1. Oh yeah, that was right. So it's blank. So that's the first one, and that's because when I pulled it out of the camera, it came apart. So it's getting dry. So I'm gonna have to use. I've got several packs of this left. So that's a dud. Number 2 is this? Yes, number 2. Fingers crossed. Oh, I've got something. Yep. There we go. That was the little Mercedes. Okay, number 3. Yep. What's this? Oh, right, yep. This is of... I went to a place called Reffen, and there's a marina, which I took some pictures of boats and that car there. And the back of it, there's a place called... back of Reffen, there's this building. I quite like the reflection in the water. For shot 4. Oh, that's right, the little Land Rover. A little Land Rover behind a fence. The nice thing is you're left with a negative there, which if I'm careful, I can scan this. Number 5 might be a double oh yeah, no, this didn't work. Yeah, I thought so. I think that's a dud. That I did do one wrong. I think, can't remember. Maybe it was a double exposure. I know one of them. Okay, number 6. Okay, I found this old building with graffiti on it. Number 6 there, and number 7. Oh yes, that was skulls. So that's number 7. This is number 8. And blank. Great. Okay, another mistake. God, it costs so much, this film. I mean, to buy now, it's just expensive. But anyway, number 9. Okay, this came out. That's all right. It was just a shipping container, had the word gold on. Okay, number 10. This is actually, I think, going to be a double exposure because as I lifted the camera up, I cocked the shutter, did the focus, that was fine, and as I was reaching for, I should have used this really, but as I was reaching for the release, the shutter release there, I knocked it by accident. So I took another shot anyway, and so this is going to be a double exposure. Yep, nothing. I shot that last segment when I came back that evening after being out all day. Unfortunately I didn't get the lighting right. The light was right behind me, so it's pretty awful. But I just wanted to show you, as I peeled apart, instant sort of reaction of the film. Drop me a line with any questions. Please like, subscribe, make any comments, and I'll try and do another film soon. And I will be taking this camera again, so it's just such a great camera. It is heavy, I know, but yeah, I'll take it out again soon. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.